big point of discussion was the World Cup of Hockey, and we are not going to have a World Cup of Hockey in February of 2021.
You care?
Here's the thing, because a month ago or so, we talked about the Olympics. We talked about the European matches they play in the middle of the season. I think if the NHL wants to be a part of international hockey, they will want to be a part of running the tournament. And that's why I know a lot of people don't respect the World Cup of Hockey, but remember, we talked about, from a business perspective, the NHL really doesn't, I don't know how much they actually benefit from going to the World Cup, especially overseas. The only place I'd argue that they could really tap into something, is China, which is where the next Olympics is. So, no, honestly, pardon?
And right now, the KHL are a lot more ahead of them when it comes to China.
Right. So I think it's important for them to go to the Olympics, but I think the players care a lot more about going to the Olympics than the league, because the league is going to is going to have to pay for everything, in travel costs, insurance, etc.
I swear to God, Alex, like just edit me out this episode, because I'm just not helping you.
No worries.
What I've always been fascinated about, Alex, is, of course, the stars are who we hear talk about the Olympics because they're the ones who go. But what do you think an average NHL player cares about more, the Olympics in their country or the vacation time, if you're an average Joe?
The vacation. Or just keep playing hockey. I don't think a lot of players just want to stop playing hockey mid-season. Like, how long is the Olympics? They'd stop for what, 2 weeks?
Around there, yeah.
Right? So that's a long stretch to not play. And most of the guys who aren't going, it's not like they're practicing. Most of them are going on vacation. But I think those guys care more about the vacation.
Mm-hmm.
Now, the other thing that was talked about was the salary cap, obviously. Friedman said that Bettman wouldn't pin down on a specific number or any type of real range. Now, we know last year he had said he thought the salary cap would be around $83 million, and it ended up being $81.5. Now, there's still a lot of discussion to be had with the PA, especially when it comes to their inflator. But there's belief that it could be 84 to 85 million. So we'll see. And you know what's really interesting about this one is that next year there's supposed to be a potential lockout. So there's actually lower cash payouts next season, which means there will be lower escrow, which I still don't understand, but
will we ever, Alex?
There's two things that I don't understand in the NHL: LTIR and escrow.
And hey, listen, I don't think we ever will, especially LTIR.
Well, I hope,
because the Leafs are finding new ways to mess with us.
I hope someone can come on this show and explain it to me like I'm an 8-year-old.